What's up, everybody? This is RNGesus, and today we're finishing out the 16th anniversary logging campaign. As you can see, I was a mega and I was a good boy and finished it all the way up, so I have 1.5 million SP per Omega account, and I have 8 Omega accounts. The fun part of being a miner and an industrialist, you get a lot of accounts for capacity. Now there are some pretty interesting items in here. Of course, you got the skins, which are nice, but you also got a lot of faction ammo crates and stuff as well. And those will be interesting. There's also a few clothing items, some skin crates that have ships in them, appears, so that'll be good money. Now I've already redeemed the 7 other accounts here, but here's the items you can get. In this I'm gonna not redeem the SP on this character because this is an alt. Alright, let's see what we got. Base price says 1.675 billion, but that's with nothing opened up. So we've got some Glamour X boosters, the Neural Booster improves the charm and appeal of hollow reel stars, generally used at a dosage low on valuable hot properties such as actors and celebrities. Impetus does make Glamour X available at higher, possibly inadvisable potencies for those who require a rapid boost to their social standing. Of course, neural boosters for regular baseliner humans, they cause neurodegeneration. The more powerful the dose, but we're capsuleers. We're immortal. So we don't really give a crap. Will cease to be consumable after 10/6/YC121. So that would be October 6th of this year. It was YC105 when the game launched. So it's a 50% bonus to agent, corporation, and faction standing increases. So if you're a mission runner and you need to grow, or you need to grind standings, these little puppies are pretty nice. It's got its own booster slot, booster duration, 86,400 seconds. I don't know if this particular booster is modified by the biology skill. If it is, then that would be pretty substantial. Oh, I can't make it bigger anymore. Let's see. 86,400 divide 60 divide 60. So it's a 24-hour booster. If biology affects it, then it would become a 48-hour booster if you have biology 5. So pretty nice. Of course, fireworks, the Roke Permaband skin, There you go. A fitting tribute since CCP Guard, who was the lead singer for Permaband, just left the company. So that's pretty awesome. Got a Saber Permaband skin. Abysmal Filaments crates. So we get some Abysmal Filaments. Now these are calm filaments, so they're not as valuable as the other ones, but still worth it to sell them to those who might want them. Or if you just want to putz around and see what Abysmal Death Space is like, the calm filaments would be a good choice. Just make sure you go somewhere well off the beaten path to use them. Because you might be suspect flagged when you come out. Capsuleer Day Apotheosis and Skin Crate. It does come with an Apotheosis. These were the 5th anniversary ships that were gifted to players. It's essentially a Jovian shuttle. Capsuleer Day caps. Be nice if they just had an open all feature for crates that were fixed, that have fixed items like this, but oh well. Gnosis. That was the 10th anniversary gift. It's a Jovian battle cruiser. Here we go. Praxis. I don't know how widely they're used. I know that Gnosis are still used by alphas because it's really the only battle cruiser they could get into. And the Synesis, the destroyer. Fall of Fort Knox. Ah, yes. The destruction of the Hard Knox Citadel deep in Class 6 wormhole space. It was the first one built. It cost them an inordinate amount of money, because it was literally the first. They threw a lot of money at being first. And being in W space, you know, you wouldn't be able to bring super capitals in to fight it. And cube stars in K space can hold their own even against some super capitals. So you can imagine how much of a struggle that was. And we have the t-shirts. Just get me open all. God damn it. There we go. Drake and Oracle skins. Not as many people use Drakes anymore. They're not really commonly used in nullsec doctrines. That and heavy missiles kind of got nerfed into the ground. Because why use a scalpel when the sledgehammer's closer? Alright, then we got drone regions. In YC-109, a number of sealed stargates reactivated, opening the way to an isolated group of 8 regions in the New Eden cluster's northwest. Exploration of these regions by Capsuleer swiftly revealed them to be infested with rogue drones, and the subcluster of systems came to be known as the drone regions. An official Concord naming committee took suggestions from the Capsuleer explorers for official names for the regions, which had previously been assigned alphanumeric designations. The result of the consultation was the renaming of the 8 regions as follows. And you can see the names of the drone regions. Very cool. I wasn't around for the drone when the drone regions were open, so I didn't know that they used Capsuleer names. We have some more cyberizing facial augmentations. Because putting blue chips in your face wasn't good enough, now you can put red chips in your face. Let's see. Due to protest. This is when Incarna came out. And if you undock from Jita, you can actually see the remains of the monument they were shooting at. It never died during the actual protest. They just made it. They just made a rubble version of it and put it in. It's like most fixed static objects in Eve. It was invincible. Okay, now we're getting to something good. Large faction ammo crates. Good job on the copy pasta there, CCP. Contains small Navy ammunition. Shadow iron charge. Large. Oh god. Still, shadow iron charges. Yeah. 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 Some of these aren't really worth anything. Scourge torpedoes. Archangel nuclear. Archangel depleted uranium. DG iron. DG lead. Guardian iron. Domination carbonized lead. Please no. Shadow antimatter. Sancha standard. Shadow iron. You can get a lot of these from faction rats. Shadow plutonium. Archangel proton. Guardian tungsten. Carbonized lead. Ooh. Domination titanium sabo. Carista's Inferno, Cruise, Iron, ugh. Shadow Iron, Carista's Thorium, Domination Titanium Sabo, Carista's Iron, Carista's Iron, Dread Carista's Lead. There. Shadow Iron, Carista's Lead, Shadow Iron, Carista's Thorium, Shadow, Jesus Christ, Shadow Iron, Carista's Tungsten, Guardian Lead, Jesus Christ, Shadow Tungsten, Archangel Titanium Sabo, Guardian Tungsten, Carista's Mjolnir Torpedo, Carista's Thorium, Jesus Christ, they've gotten rid of all the good ammo. Carista's Iron, Shadow Plutonium, Guardian Iridium, Nova Cruz, Carista's Iron, Jesus fucking Christ, Sancho Radio, Archangel Nuclear. Yeah, this stuff is like, well, it's going to be bad now because the market's flooded, but most of that stuff's like literally crap. Nova Heavy Missile, Iridium Medium, Scourge Heavy Assault, oh god. Archangel Proton Medium, maybe. DG Iron, Shadow Lead, Depleted Uranium, Archangel EMP, might be worth something later. If it was Domination, it would be worth even more. Archangel Proton, Depleted Uranium, Carista's Tungsten, Shadow Iron, Carista's Inferno Heavy, Guardian Iron, Jesus Christ, Tungsten Charge, Shadow Plutonium, Angel Titanium Sabo, Shadow Iridium, Shadow Iron, Angel Proton, Radio Medium. Okay, skin crates for the Merm and the Tornado. What is it with these guys and making skins for all the people, the ships people don't use? Okay. Permaband tour cap. This will be Permaband tour t-shirt. I could see these being worth some stuff. Silver monocle interface. Okay. Now the monocle, it's ironic that they're bringing back the looking glass monocle when the gold version caused them so much grief when they were that was what the big titular item in the Summer of Rage was the gold monocle, because it was priced, when you did the math, it was like $100. Okay, let's do small ammo. We got Cal Navy Scourge Light. We got some Fed Navy Iridium or Uranium. Republic Fleet EMP small. Molnir Light, Fleet Proton, Navy Scourge Light, Navy Iridium, Navy Thorium, Navy Plutonium, Navy Uranium, Navy Scourge. What are these going to be, all faction? Yeah. Navy Lova Light, Navy Iridium. Looks like these are all going to be Navy ammo. I-Navy Microwave, I-Navy Radio, Fed Navy Iron, Cal Navy Antimatter, a little bit of money. Republic Fleet Carbonized Lead. Who the fuck uses small carbonized lead? Plutonium Charge, Inferno Light, Republic Fleet Nuclear? Maybe. Cal Navy Plutonium, and Cal Navy Tungsten. Okay. We've got the Siege of Uli item. On 3rd March, YC-106, a group of Capsuleers united under the Zombie Inc. Incorporated established a successful siege of one of Uli's systems gates. At the time, Uli was the key hub, and the siege caused major disruption to the flow of trade. Standard Concorde ships and sentry guns proved no match for the fleet's remote repair capability. The situation was resolved when the then active Jovian delegation to Concorde intervened with their advanced technology. After this encounter, the Inner Circle held an emergency meeting at which the Jovian delegation agreed to provide their technology for the purposes of substantially upgrading the Concorde fleet. To this day, Concorde fleet's core elements remain among the most powerful in New Eden. This was back before Concorde, basically, when you drove Concorde, they basically skullfuck you. It was back in the day, they fought as regular ships. Nowadays, if you get a Concorde ship to lock on you, you're warp scrambled, you're webbed 100%, you're instantly jammed, you're nosed to 0, and they obliterate you. Like, I get two-shotted by Concorde, but you can't really do anything while Concorde has you locked because, well, you're jammed and you have no cap and you're dead. So, yeah, this was a why part of the reason Concorde became as destructive as they are. Plus, they declared it an exploit to evade or tank Concorde. So even if you could, if they catch you doing it, you'll be banned. Because if you invoke Concorde, you're supposed to just sit there and take your licks. It's like, you did a naughty, your ship's gonna go bye-bye. Concorde won't pod you, but at that point you have a criminal flag, which means anyone around can pod you. And trust me, during my time with Minilove, I got Concorded many, many times. Well, literally every time. At least once. Then we have Titanomachy 116. The infamous Battle of BTAC-R-5B in January YC-116, also known as the Titanomachy, resulted in the destruction of 74 Titan-class starships after some 21 hours of fighting involving 7,500 capsule leaders. The Butcher's Bill was hardly restricted to the tally of Titans, which included an additional supercapital ambush on its way to the battle. Some 370 dreadnoughts, 123 carriers, and 13 supercarriers were also lost, and innumerable subcapital losses. The scale and breadth of the destruction, involving 55 capsuleer alliances and 717 corporations, was such that a monument to the Titanomachy was established in the wreckage field left behind by the desperate and staggering bloodbath of BTAC-R. And there is actually, the wreckage field is still there. They left it there as a monument. You might hop, if you want to see it, of course in relative safety, you might want to hop on Singularity and pop in an interceptor and go have a look. Or a Leopard. That'll be faster. But overall, yeah. Most of these items, I mean, I'm going to have to hold on to these, especially this ammo, and just slow filter it. I might get some money out of this stuff eventually, but the ships will probably be worth more. Yeah, 782 for the Praxis. Just the ships is 1.18 billion. And I'm going to run a hold on the rest. So that'll do it for this episode. Version 99. I'll see you next time.